Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm here with Phil from Saltire Games. Phil, how are you doing?
Just fine. How about you?
I'm doing really well. We just did a Friday Night Magic here. He hosted it at his shop, Saltire Games, and this is actually, as you guys know, it's my first Friday Night Magic, and I did pretty good. I undefeated, but anyway, that's not important.
He won.
Yeah, I won, but that's not what we're here for. I actually wanted to talk with you a little bit and ask you kind of what got you started in retailing collectible things, because this is a real nice shop you have here. I've been here a lot, and I'm just curious of what got you started.
Well, I've been a hobby gamer for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
Started out playing tabletop war games, role-playing games. Of course, this was back before there were collectible card games.
Yeah.
In fact, I was at Gen Con the year Magic came out. I remember all that. Actually owned beta cards,
Wow.
which are part of what started our Magic collection here in the shop. But believe it or not, it was because the shop I had shopped at for 30 years, the guy retired, closed his shop. I couldn't find a shop I liked. So I said, this just can't be that hard.
So you decided, I'm just going to do it myself.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's really cool.
And I have owned other businesses and managed them, so it's not like this was the first time I'd ever tried to run a business.
So how have you liked it since you started?
Oh, I really enjoy it. I mean, I tell my friends I don't even look at it as going to work a lot of the time. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are parts of it that are less than enjoyable. There are parts of it that are definitely work. But, yeah, by and large, I mean, the big thing is the people. It's almost like running a neighborhood bar. Because the same people come in, like tonight, the Friday Night Magic crowd is probably half regulars. So those are people I see on a weekly basis. You get to know them, you know what they're interested in. Makes it easier to carry the products that you know they're going to want.
Yeah, that's interesting. So, I mean, I think, saying is a lot of collectible games stuff is a lot of them about the community.
Oh, yeah.
So that's, something I think that needs to be really expressed, and I think it's a really good point. When I've been doing collectible games for my whole life, but unfortunately I haven't been part of the community like I wanted to. So that's why I'm here at Saltire, trying to really connect with people. So my next question is, you said you play casually.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Like, what kind of games do you play?
Oh, I have played Magic, but I'm a very casual player. I'm not competitive at all. Played a little Legend of the Five Rings, the card game, HeroClix, quite a few of the role-playing games, several of the war games, of course the board games. I try to play a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So that, when somebody comes in, whatever particular category they're interested in, I'm at least familiar with.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. What has been your favorite that you played? Or at least maybe top few or something?
Well, I mean, I started playing Dungeons & Dragons when it was little brown books. So, for me, that's kind of a classic, because that's what almost everybody cut their teeth on as far as role-playing.
That's what I started with.
Right. Right now, I really like a war game called Infinity, which is a Spanish-made game. But it's small squad-based combat. It's an easy game for an entry-level player to get into because it's not got the huge price point of, let's say, Warhammer. As far as the collectible games, I've probably played more HeroClix than anything else just because, comic geek growing up. I'm familiar with all the characters and all that. And like I said, the Magic has been casual since my wife and I owned the store. She was a casual gamer at best when we did that.
Yeah.
I basically taught her to play, and because she wanted to get familiar with the game.
Yeah.
But my running joke is, if you ever want to not play a game again, open a game store. Because you spend your time doing everything but playing the games.
I guess that makes sense, yeah. You're always around it, though.
Oh, yeah, you're always around it. You're around the people. And by and large, it's a good bunch of people. We don't have many problems here in the shop, that kind of thing.
Now, one thing I know for, at least me, it's kind of weird, but I've been kind of intimidated coming to something like this for a while. I'm not really, I guess it's going out to see new people, afraid it's going to be too cutthroat or something like that. So, I know some of my viewers might be the same way. So, is there anything you can say to kind of...
Well, every shop that runs Friday Night Magic has a little different atmosphere. I know there's shops out there where you have hyper-competitive players, and the competition can't be that. Here at Saltire, we take a very casual attitude. We try to be welcoming to new players. The competition level is much more laid back, I would say, because you don't have the, I mean, when you played tonight, they weren't calling for a judge every turn or something like that.
That's true.
You don't have these guys rules lawyering each other because it's for fun. So that's the atmosphere we try to keep. Like I say, I know that various shops have various personalities, if you will, when it comes to the events that they run. So I would say, if you've got a friendly local gaming store, go by and ask them. Ask whoever's behind the counter, or ask if you can talk to the Magic TO. The TO is the person that runs the event. Yeah, tournament organizer. And just get an idea for how they play.
Okay. Yeah. Excellent. Do I have any other questions? No, I think that's all.
Okay.
I really appreciate that.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Andy.
For your time. Have a good day.
You too.